Ah, we're here. Uh, I've always been bad setting
Yes.
up intros. Yeah, okay. We already know the deal. Let's just go into it. I go first.
Bet.
Alright, that's 138 and 201 for you. Also, people may notice the new stream UI. Took me 10 minutes to make it, but I'm very proud of it. Honestly, this was the best artwork of Spiritomb I could find. The other one I found was really derpy.
What if I move you down here?
What are you doing? Don't move me.
I'm just moving so I can see you on Discord.
No, don't move me.
Is like looking at my gameplay through the screen share is like really trippy because it's a little bit delayed.
Imagine being unable to handle a little delay. Mwahaha. 202 for you.
Wait a second, I just realised where the hell's my right shoe?
139.
My Venusaurus fainted apparently.
Yeah, sorry I killed it.
Damn. Why do you do that?
Why not? You're giving me the advantage. Let's go. Let's go. Speed run. You gotta take advantage. I had to get like one more encounter in. Is this gonna be all the Pokemon stuff we do from now on? I feel like it's gonna be.
Yeah, I forgot you could
140.
look together.
How do you forget? That's like the only good thing they introduced in this thing.
Oh my god.
Shut up. Shut
No,
up.
I mean like it's taking him like ages to catch up to me. Hope you guys can't hear my fan.
They can't. I can't hear it, so they can't.
Okay.
What? 203.
There we go. Bulky in the front, as the Lord intended.
Yawn. Can you imagine if I do end up finding the Spiritomb, but then I fail to catch it?
That would be really, really sad.
Yeah, I would just give up on this entire hunt. I just realized we're both leading with electric types.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Do you want to tell the dear viewers about your experience trying to make this stream happen?
I don't even want to think about it. The whole thing was horrible.
Basically, we opened up OBS to start the stream, and for whatever reason, my character's, like the asset that's on screen that moves its mouth when I talk, it wasn't working for some reason.
No, it wasn't that your character wasn't working. It was that OBS itself was not able to recognize that your voice existed. That's what was causing. The program itself worked fine. Yeah. So then we moved to Streamlabs, which is a separate software, don't be confused. And then that thing also acted up in its own unique way. And it was really causing me to stress out. So then after a while of dealing with that stuff, we moved back here just because I wanted to prove to a certain somebody that yes, audio is supposed to come out of the app.
Yeah.
And then as I was going on my whole, yeah, see, I told you so tirade, I noticed that their audio source started working again.
Oh, by the way, hopeful quality of life improvement for this stream. For whatever reason, my capture card is no longer glitching.
Yeah.
Probably because for the first time in like ages, I actually turned my PC off last night.
Yeah, actually, that's probably a main reason why I was bugging out so much, because your computer was basically on death row.
It was like, kill me,
Put me down.
please.
Let me
Please, I've
sleep.
been on for 50,000 days.
That's not even a
To be
lie.
fair, I am massive stupid for
That's
keeping
not
it on that long.
That's not even a lie, by the way. They will leave a game open on Steam for like 5 days.
Yeah, because I think I'm gonna use it the next day, and I'll be like, oh, I can't shut it, because then I'll like, what if I'm gonna use it today, and then I never fucking use it.
Yeah. It's like the opposite problem of like having it's like that urge you have where you like have plans so you don't want to do anything else, but then you feel like you have enough
I
time,
have
but
a mighty need.
then go to the bathroom, lol. Oh yeah. That was not fun. That was not fun, and I don't know what this is probably gonna be the only Pokemon thing we do going forward, not gonna lie. Like, we're gonna be stuck doing this for a while.
Yeah,
At
I
least,
mean, we can probably do like other things in between it, but
yeah. And we do still gotta go back to Sword, because that's pretty close to
yeah.
being beaten.
Beaten. Like you. Oh, hey, it's a perfect IV shipment.
It's mid.
Damn. I swear that's a different animation than it did last time.
Mm.
Maybe I'm hallucinating.
I love the idea of I love the idea of it not being the same shaman, but just being like a colony of shaman that constantly come up and down from the ground just to meet you. Like, they're just picking turns to see which one of them you decide to take with you.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, it is canon that like multiple legendaries and mythicals of some species exist, so like...
Oh yeah, of course it's a different animation because it's following me now. It wasn't doing that last time.
Dingle Bob. That is not a shiny Spiritomb. That is mid.
I just realised the shinies we're going for are quite similar colours.
Oh yeah.
They're both like minty. Lol. They're both like minty colours. Lol, Lamau. Is anyone in chat gonna get that joke?
I mean, I think they will, because like literally always call you Mint.
Yeah, it's true.
And also your Roblox account that I will eventually force you to make will be called Mint. I will take.
You can hold me at gunpoint.
I will force you to the Roblox side.
You do like a Discord scam, but instead of actually scamming me, it's just forcing me to make a Roblox account.
You just click on a link and it's just like a direct feed to making a Roblox account. You can't close the window or anything.
Like once you click on the entry field, it doesn't let you do anything else.
It automatically makes a password and everything for you. You just wake up. You just wake up one day. I'm just sitting in your computer, making you an account. I already have like a bunch of gift cards ready for you, just like sitting beside your bed. It's like, oh hey, happy birthday.
You just have a pile of Roblox gift cards.
That is basically the only way I get Robux. So
You just like, it's my birthday, and you just keep handing me presents, and every single one is just a Roblox gift card.
I mean, yeah.
Like, oh, I got you this extra special present this year. I open it, and it's just like a £100 Roblox gift card.
I mean, to be fair, every month they give out a free cosmetic with every gift card you get. So you know. It's a
So
2-for-1, you
what is
know.
there to talk about? We could talk about the presents that happened since
What
in
percents?
in in the in the time that we've
What
not
what
done the stream.
what percents? What are you talking about? You mean like those 2 trailers that they posted on their YouTube account? Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah,
That was
it was a bit of a nothing presents.
genuinely like I get it. I get it. They wouldn't announce a new thing like halfway through the year. But also they announced literally nothing, so why did they make the percents?
It definitely seemed like they were a bit starved of content.
Yeah. Just like their games.
It's the weird,
Oh.
bro. I thought you got the fucking shiny. I was about to cry.
You wish.
But
I wish.
what was I saying?
Starved for content.
Oh yeah, it was no,
Like
it
a
was weird to
YouTube.
me. The weirdest thing to me is that they didn't really mention. Like they had a section on like mobile games in Pokemon Masters, but it's like they didn't mention anything in regards to the upcoming anniversary, but when they usually do.
Yeah, we didn't even get a teaser like last year. Which granted, part
We
of
get a
me
teaser like last year. We didn't get a trailer like the year before. We got nothing.
granted
So I'm a little bit concerned.
I am somewhat glad that they didn't do a teaser because we don't need more false advertising like last year.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I'm just hoping it's not like. I'm hoping it's like actually good characters this year because last year's anniversary was so ass.
Yeah, honestly, even the thing that sucked about the last year anniversary was that the pairs were really cool in concept. That's the annoying thing. Every pair they make for this game is really cool in concept. Even the Cynthia ones, which I know you hate, but like they are
Yeah.
cool in concept and they have potential. The problem is Denna never uses the potential.
Yeah.
It's like Aura Cynthia. She's researching Aura. That's a really cool concept. Oh, what's that? They dropped it after one cutscene to focus on red dick riding. Oh, wow. Well, I shouldn't say that. He's a child in that game.
Uh,
Point is, that shit was mid.
the whole, but it kind of represents like the whole problem I have with Cynthia as a character. It's that, and I've had this conversation with Artie like several times. It's she has literally no. I've never seen a game series so desperately try to pretend like a character has a personality.
Yeah. The annoying thing is that, like, the annoying
Oh
thing
my
is that
god.
Denna has the potential to make a lot of characters really good. Like, oh god, did your capture card
Okay.
freeze?
No, I don't think you guys saw that. I got a pop up.
Oh, yeah, we didn't. But yeah, the annoying thing is that Denna has the potential to genuinely make boring ass characters really cool. Like what they did with Sinya was genuinely the best thing that they've done with any character by just turning her into a chaotic neutral or chaotic good gremlin.
Yeah.
Although I guess in a way that kind of just highlights how inept Game Freak is with like actually using their characters. That the second Sinya can start being interesting, she's just gone from the universe.
I actually had an interesting conversation the other day with you about how Cynthia as a character and Cynthia as a design make almost no sense. It's she she's one of those characters and there aren't that many examples of it, I don't think. But it's like, okay, a whole thing is history and mythology and whatever. But almost nothing about her design as a character conveys that. Like, not just her lack of mentioning it in her dialogue outside of just repeating it over and over again. Like, it feels like that's everyone just saying, oh, she has an interest in mythology. Okay, prove it.
Hmm.
Oh, what, she stares at some runes.
She lore dumps on you, and that counts.
Like, at least with Steven, you can very clearly see that it's conveyed in his design that his whole thing is stones. And he
Yeah.
mentions it. He mentions it a lot in passing as well. Like when you go to rescue Latias, he describes its beauty in relation to evolution stones. It's clearly something he has a passion in. Whereas it's like with Cynthia, it never feels like a concept that it. How do you describe it? It feels
Mid.
it just feels like empty words because it's like, oh, I have an interest in mythology, but it's like all she does is like occasionally point out the lore behind things, but it's like characters do that all the time.
I think the core problem is the fact that honestly, I don't know what I was gonna say.
The
But
problem with me is that it's she has this alleged interest, and it's like it's almost never a topic because she kind of in Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum she makes almost no mention of it. She
unless like
she talks about the statue, but you could just take that as her being. She's basically just an extended tutorial because she gives you a HM and shit and just comes to talk to you about stuff. It's like that's literally the role that every other champion has played up until that point.
I think the problem is that like we never is that I think the problem is that unlike Steven, whose direct interest in stones is tied to the story because a pair of stones are like a major plot point,
Yeah.
Cynthia never really does anything related to the story outside of just telling you, hey, this thing goes that place.
It's like the mythology doesn't really ever come into play. All Cyrus does is get a red chain from the Lake Guardians.
I
All
don't
he does
th-
is blow up a lake and then go to Spear Pillar.
That's another thing actually. I don't think she ever mentions the lore behind the red chain. I'm pretty sure Cyrus is the one that tells you about it.
Yeah.
And even then, I feel like, and even then, it's like,
In Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum, she is like one of the lower points of Sinnoh because she just exists to be a walking dialogue box generator. Like the likes of like the modern game rivals, where they just say shit for the sake of saying shit.
I thought you were gonna say Swordbird and Shieldbird. Not gonna lie.
Them too, they count. A lot of characters from the newer games count because they just say stuff. It doesn't really contribute anything. It's like Swordwood and Shieldbert were like they're like the single most inconsequential things about that game, next to
Genuinely,
Hop.
genuinely don't get why they had a story. Like,
Yeah.
genuinely don't get why they had a story. They literally provided nothing.
Yeah.
Like, literally, you could write their story out of Sword and Shield. It would be a perfect story. I mean, it wouldn't be a
Yeah.
perfect story, but you know what I mean. It would be fine.
Not only would the story not suffer for it, it would be more beneficial to the story.
Yeah, maybe we could get a post game that actually focuses on your rival's development instead of like nothing. You know, since your rivals having character arcs was so important, maybe they could focus on that instead of just giving us like Bede's a slightly lesser douchebag.
Yeah.
And even then, he never put. You know what? I always
What?
have a laugh when I see people shipping Bede and Hop because every time I see it, I just think, no. He didn't even say he didn't even apologize for basically for psychologically abusing him. Why the hell is this a ship?
Yeah, but people are into that.
I can
Like
fix
in
him.
a very fucked up way. Yeah, like the meaner a character is, it's almost like the more endearing they are to some people, and that is definitely a strange way to look at it. But I mean, more power to you, I guess.
It's like the
But
people that say they miss the mean rivals, but then they completely ignore the
yeah,
fact that Bede, Clara, Avery, that one guy from PLA exists.
I think it's a complete like misunderstanding about how rivals work as a concept. Because how many mean quote unquote rivals have we had over the years? We've
One.
had like maybe one, and it's Silver, and I don't want to be that person, but he doesn't exactly hold a candle to Blue. And yeah, Blue's a bit of an asshole, but he's not like to the point where he's like just outright. He's not. It's like you and him know each other clearly. You have like this friendly rivalry where he's a bit of an asshole, but it's like basically your job to humble him by the end of the game, if you will.
He's the what's a good way to put it?
I don't even know if I'd say humble him, but basically it never feels like it crosses an unnatural line like it does with Silver, where Silver's just an asshole to you just because he thinks he can be like that to you.
Also, like
Like it doesn't feel natural. He's just a bully, and I don't really care for that kind of character.
Can this Spiritomb be mine already, please? I swear, I'm about to go play SpongeBob.
SpongeBob. Oh hell no! SpongeBob took 40 Benadryls.
But yeah, just.
But back on like the Cynthia thing, I did mention it. Maybe it's like the lack of synergy in her design, because if you think about champions that we've had over the years, you can think of most of them outside of like Blue, who's like an exception. They kind of, their design conveys the kind of person that they are. Like Lance, he's got like the cape and shit, and he's got like the kind of draconic color scheme. You can and like the sticking up hair and shit. You can kind of tell from the offset that that's the kind of field that he's in relation to like dragon types. And then with Steven, it's just obvious.
He has all those
but Steven's like a really solid design. Because not only is it like visually appealing, but it tells you about the character without having to say anything.
And there's Alder.
It's like he has like the stone jewelry. Alder's another good example. He's got like the pokeballs around his neck. You can tell he's older. You can tell he's quite experienced.
A traveler.
He's got like the kind of wise sage energy. But Cynthia's just a tall woman in a robe. Like, there's nothing you can really say about her that like lends itself to her being like having any kind of interest in archaeology or mythology or being in any way like a studious person. It feels like it was made entirely separate from like her as a character.
I feel like they could have had something if they focus on her being a scholar or something. Also, sup and beat.
We're just talking shit at the moment.
Yeah, just talking smack about Pokemon champions and Cynthia and how she's kind of mid.
Oh, my fan fell over. It fell on my leg.
My leg!
My leg!
Alright. 61.
But yeah, it's... And I've seen like people do redesigns of Cynthia, and they're really good because it's like you have to change so little that it's like a really easy fix to sort of change and modify her design to be more appropriate to the kind of character that she is, like giving her like glasses or giving her more earthy colors in her design.
Just give her a book. That's literally all I need. Just give her a book.
It kind of feels like the writers are stuck between making her like a nerd and like a chic goth princess type, because they almost never lean into like her being like that kind of person. They're more keen to lean into like the fact that she's an attractive woman who's like supposedly into fashion. They're keen to give her like these almost mundane character beats. It's like, oh, she likes ice cream. Oh, she is self-conscious about her body. Oh, she has a swimsuit. Oh, what else?
She has a Spiritomb, which means something.
Did she mention something about like struggling to. She has like an affinity for sweet things or something. What did we talk about the other day?
No, I don't think that was the thing
It was
with
something.
her.
It was either something about food or something about exercise.
I don't think it was anything to do with
Maybe
food.
I'm just getting that from the fandom because they're equally weird about her. But
I think you might have just heard me say something about the ice cream and your brain just went ice cream, food, she's into food, boom, there you go. And also maybe you're kind of putting her in the same boat as like B.
maybe. But it's also a thing that the fandom has a similar attitude with. It's like, oh, look at this slender, conventionally attractive blonde white woman. Oh, look, she has a sweet tooth. Ooh.
Oh look, she sucks at cleaning after herself.
Oh, that was it. I think that was it. She sucks at cleaning. It's like these very mundane character beats that feel like they're designed to pander to the simps.
Random tangent. Because I'm both watching you and also playing my game, I keep whenever the shaman pops up, I keep pushing the home button because my brain is like, oh, I gotta soft reset. It's not even a soft reset, it's a full reset.
But yeah, they don't want to make her into her own character. They almost want to make her into this idealistic fantasy for people to project themselves onto. And for that, I almost feel sorry for her because I know that that's half the reason she gets the attention she does. It's not people are invested in her as a character, it's that people want to bang her, basically. Because it's like, if you take that factor out of it, what are you left with? She really is just a nothing character.
She's strong. That's about it. Still nothing.
I think what makes me like actively annoyed at her as a character is just the fact that a lot of the praise and hype she gets is largely undeserved because we need to stop with this lie that she's a hard boss. She really is not. Like, if you properly prepare for her, as in adjust to the fact that the game will push a difficulty spike on, well, not a difficulty spike, but a level spike onto you, you can sweep her easy, no problem, absolutely none. With the exception of BDSP, because they very explicitly made these games competitive for some reason. It's like the one change they made was giving everyone like competitive items and IVs and shit.
Also,
but in the original, she's harder in this game than in the originals, which is saying something. Because usually it's the older games that are renowned for being difficult.
Also, I like how we went from talking about how nothing the presents was to smack talking Cynthia.
That's my favorite thing to do.
Really?
No.
I thought your favorite thing to do was... I don't know.
Well, the second thing that annoys me, though, is that it's different from, like, the other characters that get a lot of attention, like N. Like, with N, it's still annoying, but not nearly as much, because I don't really care for Unova the way I do about Sinnoh. I have a lot of comfort characters in Sinnoh, and just to see them all get completely overshadowed and borderline mocked by people who claim they're Sinnoh fans, and just to drool over Cynthia for the millionth time, that's where I kind of... I'm like, okay, this is bullshit, basically.
There we go.
And it's what makes me dislike her more as a character, and maybe that's not fair. Maybe it's not fair for me to blame her for the way the fandom has reacted to her, but I don't know. Maybe it's the Masters shit that kind of rolls me up.
Probably, honestly. Just the fact that they keep giving her stuff, but that stuff amounts to nothing.
It's like, do they think continuously shoving her in my face is going to make me like her more?
That's the problem.
It has It has the exact opposite effect.
That's the problem, because I feel like they could absolutely make you actually like Cynthia. The problem is that they haven't actually put in the effort to do so. Because think about it. We both thought Cynthia was kind of an annoying nothing character. She just existed to spout lore and just die off. But
Yeah.
but then in Masters, she actually kind of won us over because she's such a cool, goofy character. Like,
I did not expect Masters to make me care about N and Hopper's characters, but here we are. I think it's because ultimately
Did you just say?
N and Hopper.
Sorry.
Well, it's like I guess it's because they have more like I wouldn't say creative liberties, but they have more room to make characters like flesh them out a bit more than they can be in the games. Or basically just picking up the slack where the games left off. And it's like the characters actually feel charming to an extent.
And there's the
Like
nothing burgers.
the best example is Leah, who isn't actually is a Pokemon Masters original. But when he was first when we first got to meet him, I did not like him one bit. He was I thought he was so annoying. But after sort of the PML arc concluded, he kind of like after his arc, he became like one of the best characters in the game. Because I kind of like his attitude.
It is really.
Like once you got past the whole sulky sub story, only cares about himself guy.
Thing.
Once you kind of get that, it's like he's this really cool guy who does care about people, but he's like almost a tsundere.
He's also a bit of a dork and an idiot.
He is a massive dork. fail guy.
Fail King.
I want guys I can make worse.
Go King, give us nothing.
Yeah, he's such a memeable character. Like, I especially love his relationship to Volkner, because Volkner's... They did Volkner really well in this game as well. He is such a bastard.
Bastard.
He's like, he's got like this hyperfixation for like fixing things, even if they're not broken. And he's like, I want to tinker with this, I want to tinker with that, and he's like, he's like gradually pissing Leah off more and more every subsequent time he does it. Like, I'm frankly surprised he hasn't been kicked off of Passio yet.
I don't think he can. Even if he did, he would just invent a jetpack and come back.
Oh yeah. He would just dig a hole. Dig a hole from mainland Sinnoh to Passio. Make a whole, like, tube system. He's too smart to be kicked out.
I'm feeling the sleepies. How do people manage to do these, like, without falling asleep? Deadass.
Well, they do say, like, when most streamers start out, they do get tired easily. It's a matter of, like, becoming used to it.
Yeah, well, maybe this isn't the best way to get used to it, Volt. Go on, get your shiny already so we can, like, do nothing because I'm still stuck without mine. The worst part is this isn't even the only shiny hunt I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to do another one.
Why are you gonna have to do another one?
Because I need to get a shiny phalanx.
Oh, right. I thought you meant for this game.
I mean, yeah. Probably. Might shiny hunt the legendaries, you don't know.
I mean, you could do that. I wouldn't recommend it, but, you know.
Yeah, well, you also don't recommend me buying Sonic Origins, and you turned out to be right to do that, so checkmate. I'm waiting for that mint Shaman to come out. Shaman.
Shaman.
You have to call it that now, by the way. Oh man. I've got the big boy sleepy. Where the hell am I running away?
By the way,
Way.
everyone, like a week ago,
About
I
a week ago.
officially purchased the Togepi Squishmallow.
Yes.
Be jealous.
Be jealous. Feed me with your hatred. I am become greed.
Pretty sure you can buy them on Amazon.
Probably. You can buy anything on Amazon. You can probably buy a wife on Amazon. Am I wrong? Like, let's be real here.
Yes, you are foul for saying that.
God, I'm going to sleep so hard tonight. I'm going to sleep so hard, my pillow is going to be embedded into my head. Did you want to take a break? Like, do you want to, like, I don't know. Part of me feels like we should, like, try and set ourselves up with, like, a specific time frame when we take a break, but I don't know when it would be a good time.
I mean, I'll probably want to have something to eat soon, or like at some point. But we have only kind of just started.
Yeah. I guess maybe it's really fun. I was about to say, like, we could take a break every time you hit 100. Because you're going through this way faster than I am, so it's like... Oh. Roblox. It's free.
Jesus, you become like a Roblox rep.
Yeah. I wear my Roblox fat flag with pride. You're at 260. I'm still at 179, 76, 77. Nothing! I'm going to beat the hell out of Marlene when I get that. Marlene? What the hell did I say?
Marlene? That's not even a character.
That's the ship name for Marley and Maylene. There you go.
Jesus.
Marlene.
Maylene already has a girlfriend.
She can have another one. Shut up. They both have 2 arms.
I'm personally more of a Dawn and Marley girl, but you do you.
Again, 2 arms. People with common sense, when they find a ship war, they have 2 arms.
People with common sense when people with rare sense walk in.
People with rare sense when the ultra rare come in. I don't know.
When the uber super rare come in.
When the 5-star gacha rarity.
With 5% crit rate.
5% is shit. Give me 10%. I genuinely believe the higher a percentage chance gets, the less likely it is to actually happen. I've had games there's like, oh, you have a 10% chance of getting the thing, and I get it every single time. I mean, it was like, you have a 70% chance to get the thing, I never get it.
Beat bop. Hi, Red.
What?
Red is here.
What?
Red's in chat.
Oh. Oh my god. I am so half asleep I didn't even realize Big Red. What's up? What's up, Big R? Big G? I don't know. Also, hello.
And hello.
Greetings.
We're just tormenting ourselves again.
Yeah.
Also talking smack about the Pokemon Presents.
Oh yeah. We haven't done that in a while actually. We kind of stopped.
Yeah. I kind of went on a tangent about Cynthia as I usually do.
Yeah. That thing was mid. I will say that TCG cartoon is cartoon. I'm gonna piss on people. That TCG anime
I
is
thought
very
you said
cute.
that cartoon was cartoony.
Yeah, it was very cartoony. It was a bit too cartoony actually. I
Yeah.
like my cartoons with realism, you know? I like me some realism
Bro
in
wasn't
my
lying, that cartoon can cartoon.
cartoons.
Also, I spoke about how I got the Togepi Squishmallow a week ago.
Based and Togepi pilled. Toga pilled.
What else happened in that present? There was Pokemon Go first, which none of us care about. Imagine paying for Pokemon
Pokemon
Go.
present mystery onions, so who cares? Lol, yes, exactly. Exactly. That's my sentiments.
Yeah.
What did they announce? Like, they announced NSO, they finally put out the TCG game, which has been a thing we've been waiting for since Game Boy NSO was announced. So, who cares? They announced Stadium 2, which is just a glorified minigame collection because you can't transfer Pokemon. There was the Mew and the Mewtwo for Scarlet and Violet. That was kind of cool. But
yeah, we got a Mew out of it, so.
yeah, mine
Mine
has a normal Terra type. I suck.
Mine has a. What? What was mine?
I think yours is
A
Dark
ghost,
type.
right?
I think it was a
No, I
Ghost
think
or
mine's-
Dark.
Hold on, I'm gonna check.
I'm gonna check. Pulls out the Scarlet cartridge, puts it in.
No, I mentioned it in. I mentioned it somewhere.
Yeah. There was Detective Pikachu, which they had already announced in the Nintendo Direct, with a release date. So why was it there?
I think mine was ghost type with. Yeah, mine was a ghost terror type with a docile nature.
Yeah, and mine is normal. Yours is better equipped for the Mewtwo raid than mine is.
Actually, yeah, that's a good point. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. I'm mad. Honestly, that presents was such a waste of time. Like,
It was.
what
For making you wake up at like 7 a.m.
what notable thing that they announced there? That's like nothing. They just announced a release
Like
date for
three
a release date for
cartoons.
the DLC, and that was it. I mean, I guess they announced Worlds, but that was already a thing that was gonna happen, and also anybody that was interested had already bought a ticket, so.
Yeah.
Trying to think of more stuff.
They
I
didn't
forgot about
actually
Detective
mention.
Pikachu.
Oh
That's
yeah,
fair.
that actually, that completely skipped my mind.
That's fair,
So
honestly.
how many months away from release, and it still looks like an upscale 3DS port?
I'm gonna take a look, actually.
Pretty sure it's gonna come out pretty soon.
Yeah, it comes out this year.
Oh, it comes out this year, but I'm pretty sure it's like pretty close to now.
Let me check.
Maybe a month or two away, or possibly a few weeks.
Mortal Kombat. Okay, Detective Pikachu returns.
Did anyone actually ask for a Detective Pikachu remake? Like, did anyone?
Sequel. It's a sequel.
Sequel, sorry.
Sequel.
I mean, it might as well be a fucking remake. Like
Oh,
look how much
no.
it just looks like a 3DS game.
Oh no.
What?
It comes out in October.
Ugh.
That's next.
That 269 runaways. Probably 270 now though.
Yeah.
Damn, missed the funny
Comes out
number.
in October. What the hell? Honestly, that's the only thing I'm excited for from that percents. Which, to be fair, there was nothing to be excited about. Like,
Mm.
that's the thing that gets me.
They,
That everything they announced was already stuff we knew about, which is fair enough. But also, the mobile game section was the most filler thing I've ever seen in my entire life.
the entire thing was filler.
Like, what did they announce for mobile games? They announced more Pokemon
Everything
Go.
they announced for Masters was stuff we knew already from the data mine.
Nah, let's not count for. Let's not. Let's be fair. The data mine
Okay,
is
so
not.
it'll come out and then they'll forget about it after and never make another one.
Okay, so yeah, basically, but yeah, let's be fair. The data mine, counting the data mine is a bit unfair because we're always going to know about things before they're announced thanks to it. So saying, oh, we already saw it in the data mine is a bit
Yeah.
unfair. That being said, you're not wrong for saying it because they put out a newsletter telling us what was gonna be in the percents before the percent. I am not kidding. They literally put out a newsletter right before the percents, basically saying, "Hey, we're gonna announce Nimona."
Wasn't she already in the game by that point?
No, she came out exactly when the percents went live.
Oh, right, yeah.
Which I
That's
will
probably why they made it so early.
yeah, I will admit it was a pretty cool idea. But why did you put out the newsletter? It wasn't even the day before. It was like a couple minutes before the percent.
It was, there was also a lot of discussion around the new roles.
They suck. They suck. They suck. They're bad.
I'm willing to give them a shot. I'm willing to give them a fair shot. Like, just because they start off being kind of meh doesn't mean that they will always be that way.
Well,
And
the thing
the way
is,
they described it in the present, I actually thought was a better way than they described it in the data mine.
I keep forgetting about the
Get-
movie. They made a live action Pokemon. Oh yeah, the movie was good. The movie was good. I don't care. Detective Pikachu,
yeah,
the
I
movie was
watched
really
that.
good. It was better than it had any right to be. Which, to be fair, it didn't
Yeah.
have any rights. But anyway,
What
you were
was I
saying?
saying?
You're talking about the roles and how you're giving them a fair chance, even though
Oh,
they don't
yeah.
deserve it.
The way they described it in the presents, to be fair, was a lot better than they described it, like than the description they gave in the data mine. In the data mine, they said it was focused on like sync move countdown, and that on its own doesn't really merit a new role. But then they described it in the presents as, oh, they focus on attacking quickly. And in a game like this, where your move gauge economy is like one of the most important things to focus on, that I can get behind.
The thing is,
Now,
though,
field roles, on the other hand,
the
I'm
thing
not
is,
so sure.
though, the thing is, though, that's still a bit dumb, because Nimona does two things that quote-unquote set her apart. She maxes out her speed really easily, and she accelerates the sync move countdown with her EX sync move. Those
Yeah.
are two things you could have just made a support do. Like a support could do both of those things and then some.
Yeah, like, I'm not saying that they don't have their flaws, but it's like overlap is going to happen. It
Yeah.
happens with the roles that we already had. Like, we've had strikes with potions, we've had strikes with like pseudo tech capabilities, we've had supports with tech capabilities, we've had techs with support capabilities.
I mean, to be honest, I kind of prefer
Some
that.
overlap is inevitable, especially when you introduce new roles.
I mean, yeah, but I prefer that to just having new roles being introduced that do nothing but just clog up my box and make me grind up for more candy coins.
Yeah, like, I'm not saying it was made with 100% honest intentions, because it almost definitely wasn't. This is Deno we're talking about. But...
Remember when they remade Diamond and Pearl? Nah, I don't remember that.
Nah,
What are we talking about? What are we talking about? This is a fan remake, clearly. This is clearly not a finished product. It's clearly just a fan demo for
It's
a remake.
prototype, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like an alpha build.
The legendary simulator of Pokemon. But yeah, that percent was just like, yeah.
It was a nothing burger.
They also announced that one Paldea Twilight Wings wannabe, which looks
Oh yeah, Paldean wins.
I don't know how I feel about it.
They announced didn't they announce like 3 different cartoons?
They
Or am I
announced
thinking of?
they announced the TCG anime. They
Yeah,
announced Paldean
that's
wins,
not an anime. That's just flat out a cartoon.
and they announced. Well, can you really say they announced Horizons? We didn't get any information other than
Yeah.
it exists. Like, we haven't heard the voice cast. We haven't seen a release date. We haven't even heard the opening.
I remember I said on the day well, maybe it wasn't the day, but as I was like ruminating on the amount of fucking like media that they're announcing other than like working on games, it's like, is this where their budget is going? Because you have to think, Nintendo is like the richest company in Japan, and with how well Pokemon sells as a franchise, you've got to imagine TPCI is not too far behind that.
Well,
So they've got to have for the games to come out looking the way they are. Where's the budget going? And you've got to think they're making 3D cartoons, they're making long-running anime, they're making all these different things.
Ash is a girl now. I mean,
um,
I
but they're
haven't watched
making all these
Horizons again. Ash is
they're making
trans
all these
now.
things. They're making like it's very reminiscent of like Sega in a way, because where like the focus is almost exclusively on supplementary material, and then their actual games come out, and the games are like bottom of the barrel trash. You got to think: is that where they're exhausting all of their money
I mean, to be
on
fair, we do
unrelated
know.
media that will make them a lot of money?
To be fair, we do know that 90% of their focus, 90% of their
Ash is
cash comes
trans
from
now,
merchandise.
absolutely.
Yeah. Hold on, give me a second. You want to go? Alright.
Ash says trans rights.
Alright. Alright. My dog is just staring at me right now, and I cannot tell if she wants me to open the door or just give her attention. Probably both.
Apparently, a dog making eye contact with you is a sign of affection.
Aww. Too bad. My eyes are only on Spiritomb.
What else did they announce? I swear that was it. We didn't even get to see hyper-realistic Pikachu.
Oh god, yeah. Why? Why didn't they bring it back? That was the best part of last time.
Yeah.
It was so cute, but so cursed at the same time.
Oh yeah,
It's
the
literally
DLC.
perfect. Oh yeah. Not.
That thing I'm still not buying.
What if Ash was trans the whole time?
He was. Like, he's always been trans. What are you talking about?
But yes, they announced the DLC or a release date. They announced new
Oh
paradoxes.
god, the Raging Bolt discourse.
Oh no. And they announced a bunch of quality of life improvements that should have been in the base game but are behind a paywall like
Yeah.
last time. So yeah.
They hit camera feature behind the DLC, and it's like, hey, who the fuck is using the camera that much for it to be worth it?
No, I think the better question is why ball throwing animations? Those were a thing in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So, like,
Scratch that. The fucking Pokedex was in the older games for free. Like, the full thing.
yeah, but they're not offering us the full decks, are they? So
That just proves my point even more. Not even giving us all of them and then making us pay.
that's so dumb. Also, my problem with the DLCs is that they're blah, blah, blah. The problem
Yeah.
is that they are the third version, but in the worst way imaginable.
Yeah.
They're the third version in the sense of it's adding in content that should have been in the base game from the beginning. Like Sword and Shield
We've got
for
Ultra Sun and Moon. Yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
have Ultra Sun.
on Ultra. I
Yeah.
never played Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. I just had regular Sun. No, I had regular Moon. What the hell am I talking about?
I have regular Moon and Ultra Sun.
Damn. If they were sequels, you'd have the correct versions. I still don't get why Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon exist. Like, genuinely, why?
I mean, I think they're better than the originals, but
Yeah, but that's
in
a
a way
given.
that's like, why wasn't that just the one that you guys focused on and then released?
The fact that Solgaleo and Lunala didn't have sync moves.
Oh my god.
The fact that Solgaleo and Lunala didn't have steam moves until Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon is hilarious. Like, I want, come on, come on, come on. Also, poor Necrozma. Can we take it? Can we have an F in the chat for Necrozma having their final form locked behind a gimmick that no longer exists?
Yep.
Also, Groudon and Kyogre. Can we get an F in the chat for those two?
Yeah.
Just remove their transformations for no reason.
You gotta love it.
I miss Primal Groudon and Kyogre. They were so
But yeah.
cool.
Pretty much the day the DLC was announced, I was like, yeah, you can fucking whistle. I am not buying that shit. At the very least, until it comes out. But if it comes out and it turns out to be equally as ass as the base game, you can fucking whistle for my money.
The first one's probably gonna be, because that's what happened with Sword and Shield, where the Isle of Armor was boring as hell, and then the Crown Tundra was where all of the good stuff was.
Admittedly, I did enjoy the Sword and Shield DLC, but to me, it's more the principle that matters. It's like, this is exactly what they did.
Oh yeah, the primal forms got removed after Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. They're not in Sword and Shield, they're not in BDSP, and they're not in Scarlet and Violet.
What was I saying?
You were talking about... I actually forgot. Sorry. Forgot. What were we talking about? We were talking about Ultra Sun, we were talking about the DLC, the principle.
Oh, that was it. It's more the principle that matters over anything else. Like, they have been making these games the exact same way since the fucking 90s. And that was perfectly supplementary in the 90s when it was a new franchise. But as time's gone on and they've grown more and more popular, it's not really acceptable to have games just being projectile vomited onto the markets every year or so. And I think they did, like, actually address it.
Yeah, they addressed the fact that they keep releasing stuff too quickly.
But, I mean, that doesn't necessarily guarantee that they're going to do anything about it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, ultimately, this business model has been successful for them. It has made them lots and lots and lots and lots of money.
Lots of money.
The only thing that has suffered as a result is their reputation. But because Pokemon is such a gargantuan franchise, that's going to have minimal consequence, or at least you'd think so.
The principle of the DLC, where it's... I guess... you're probably better suited to explain what that means. The principle.
The principal character? The one with the
no, the principle is in, like, the principle of not buying.
Oh, yeah. Stuff. Yeah, the principle of if I'm not falling for the same scam twice, basically, because they tried this exact shit a year ago when they announced Scarlet and Violet. They showed us in that present. They showed us basically no gameplay footage, none at all. And they were like, "Yeah, it's up for pre-order." You're telling people to throw away £30 of their hard-earned money at a product you haven't shown them.
I was just trying to remind
you. Oh no, that was the game, so it was even worse. It was more like £50.
I was just trying to remind you of what you were talking about, and I was just being dumb.
But yeah, I have no shame in saying that Scarlet and Violet was a scam. Most Pokemon games are nowadays, to be honest, unless they're a spin-off.
Yeah, honestly, the spin-offs are like the hype.
It's like
it's funny
$60.
It's funny that you say that the spin-offs are the good ones, and then like we just got off of like dunking on Detective Pikachu for looking like ass.
Well, yeah, but it's an exception to the rule.
Yeah.
Most Pokemon spin-offs to this day still look really good, especially like New Snap. I've heard the Mystery Dungeon remake was good.
Yeah, Pokken Tournament is generally one of my favorite spin-offs just because I can beat the hell out of a Lucario with a Empoleon.
Um,
And also Shadow
but
Mewtwo
yeah,
looks
it's they pulled that exact same stunt when they announced Scarlet and Violet, of showing absolutely no footage, and or showing very minimal footage as the game went along, and we saw basically nothing of the game until it was released.
and then when it
We got
released,
like
oh,
tidbits of information, like the most minimal information you could give on a game that is like AAA. You got basically no information until the game's release, and it was terrible because they cherry picked the information they wanted to show to people. They didn't show them the majority of the gameplay footage because it was awful. They didn't want people to know that. They knowingly sold people a faulty product. And that is like the cardinal sin, basically. No, you know you've hit the fucking shitter as a game dev company when you're doing shit like that to people. You've hit like Sega levels of low.
I saw people point out after the trailer came out, a bunch of people pointed out how slow everything moved in that trailer. Like,
Mm.
well, I only really like the spin-offs anymore, but even then I hated New Snap. What do you hate New Snap?
I mean, I had never played the original, so I can't really comment. But I thought it was quite fun. Like, the mechanics can be a little bit finicky, but I mean, I thought it was really cool.
There's no way in hell you're about to hit 300 before I hit 200. There's no way in hell. If you do that, I'm going to scream.
Maybe we should take a break when I hit 300, just so I can go downstairs and chomp away at some watermelon, maybe.
Watermelon.
Watermelon! I bought like a bunch of watermelon chunks because I love watermelon.
Nerd.
But yeah, and then 2023 comes around and they're like, hey, DLC, no footage, no nothing. Pre-order, £30.
Also, the fact that most of their advertising for the DLC so far has just been showing us like, hey, you can get old stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I saw a post that they were using to promote the DLC. It was literally just, hey, you can catch the starters now.
Yeah.
Ignore that you can
It's
already
so
do
desperate.
Ignore that you can already do that in BDSP and PLA and in some of the 3DS games actually.
Yeah, like if you're just gonna make them available, people can just transfer them over. But I guess they realize that that doesn't work anymore.
It does.
Because they the patch in Sword and Shield, didn't they, to put those Pokemon in instead of making it DLC exclusive, so you could just transfer them in.
Nah.
But I guess they realized that would be too easy.
No, it's still gonna work. It's still gonna work.
Oh.
It can't not work because they need to update the entire game to have that content. Otherwise, going online would basically result in your game crashing because other people's data doesn't match yours.
That is true, actually.
It's... Alright, I've hit 200. Before you hit 300, I feel accomplished. Honestly, I miss a lot of the spin-offs.
I bought Shadows of Olmia like a while ago, and I enjoyed it for what it's worth until I got stuck on the Rampados.
Skill issue.
Yeah.
Literal skill issue, I'm sorry.
Too mean.
I'm sorry, but like I beat that. I ran laps around. That's a lie. Actually, that Cranidos kicked my ass. I had to grind Magneton.
Rampados.
Actually, it's a Rampados.
Shut up! You don't have a shiny.
Anyways.
You wanna take a break?
Short one, just so I can go get food.
Alright, I'm gonna do this encounter real quick. It basically felt like you didn't have to do anything to actually get pictures of Pokemon. 64 games. Oh yeah, that's actually a good point. That's a good point actually, because like you kind of just exist in New Snap. Like, you just kind of go along with things, and they just happen.
See, I never played the original, so I can't. You
Well,
all
like-
can just watch Raichu walking in place.
Well, like for instance, in the original Snap, you do stuff like you'd knock a Charmeleon into a lava pit, and it would come out as a Charizard, like that kind of stuff.
Yo,
Or you
that
would
is
like,
pretty sick.
or you would like knock an egg into the pool, and a freaking Moltres would hatch out of it.
Jesus.
Or also the entire like Mew side quest where you have to like look for the hints and track it down.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool stuff to the original. It just New Snap is good. It's just that it kind of just said, okay, you like taking photos of pretty Pokemon.
Yeah. Like, there's not a whole lot. I will say there's not a whole lot to it other than just taking photos.
It-
but at the
it's-
same time, it feels like that's all the game's trying to be. So
It-
I can kind of respect it for that.
It's the Animal Crossing of Pokemon. It's just meant to be a chill thing.
Yeah.
That's not really what.
I really like how it looks. I think it's a really pretty game, but I mean, if it's not your thing, then it's not your thing.
It's super boring. Yeah, I can understand that. It's just I can understand that honestly. But
Yeah. Like
yeah.
I say, if it's not your thing, then there's,
God, I just realized how creepy it is. Like Sandy's just staring at me out of the corner of the like menu. That looks horrifying. I don't like it.
So we're gonna take a short break, probably
Yeah.
just to get something to eat and maybe use the bathroom, but we'll be right back.
Yeah, we're just gonna take a break. We're gonna be right back. All right, we'll be back in a bit. Ciao.
Bye bye.
Alright, we back.
Hello.
Hey, we're back.
Back
Hello,
from...
Mr. Jello Bear Love Shield. Hello. You got someone new. That's pretty cool.
no.
I'm going first. Haha.
No. Is
Hello.
Raichu still walking in place?
Yeah, there's that.
Christ.
How did the song go? I can walk.
I can't move it anymore.
That's gonna be a while. God, it takes me so long to get one turn in. It's ridiculous. Like I'm just getting my turn in and you're already encountering them. What the hell? I better find my shiny first for all the pain I have to go through.
I honestly hope you do.
Hope I don't get shafted. There you go. That guarantees me that I'll get it this time. Maybe I should do like one of those like summoning rituals for like gacha characters where I just buy a bunch of Spiritomb merch. P.
P indeed.
Pokemon. P is... Today's video is sponsored by the letter P. For potatoes. Damn it, didn't work.
You should just say, watch me get shafted.
Yeah, that's probably why I got screwed over, because I specifically said it with intent. I will never let you live that down. That was such a hilarious pull you did.
Did we ever tell that story?
Yeah, we did. Because that has become like my catchphrase whenever I have to get lucky. Which is hilarious, because it's technically invoking bad luck. You are... See, like, I'm at 204 and you're already at 305. Like,
It's because I'm better than you.
that's some bullshit. Yeah, okay.
To be fair, you have been soft resetting rather slowly.
Have I?
Yeah, because you, like, wait until your Pachirisu comes out.
I only do that because I want to be sure that I get a good look at the Spiritomb. Right, that's purple.
You don't even really need to wait that long.
Well, yeah, but also I'm easily distracted.
Because I'm here.
Yeah, you're a distraction. You need to be erased. You know, I kind of want to make you like draw like the shaman coming out of a hole to every time you reset, just to like see who gets to be caught. It's like a factory line, just one comes in, the other goes like. It's like do 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 do. Oh.
Sound like you were singing Megalodania.
Damn it, wrong button. It's hard doing all of this with one hand.
We should make like a soundtrack or like a playlist of songs that we can play during the stream, so that we don't have to listen to the same like noises over and over again.
See, we could do that. Or I can just
To make it even more chill.
Nothing gets me in the mood to play other video games like playing Pokemon. $310 for you. That's a regular raise. I'm at 206.
That's not how you pronounce it.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. It is if you're based. Based on what?
You mean to tell me a shrimp fried this rice?
Apartment complex. I don't know, seems pretty simple to me.
So stupid.
God damn it, Spiritone, why can't you just be a mutated version of yourself?
What is that to talk about?
Not a lot, honestly. We're kind of out of things, like the percents was very dry.
I was hoping that would give us more to talk about.
I was hoping it would give us something to appreciate, but we didn't even get that. There's Masters. We could talk about how Victor got screwed out of an actual proper alt and instead got given an asset flip even though he's being partnered with a legendary.
Meanwhile, Gloria gets like a fucking
Gloria gets the
poker fair with like 3 different types embedded in it. Like, what the fuck?
Gloria gets 2 starters to herself. Victor gets 1 starter and a ghost horse.
I mean, I'm glad they're giving us free Galar pairs because Jesus Christ, do they have to all be limited? But
yeah, but they gave us the worst Galar unit they could have done because he's a ghost zone setter and there's only 1 ghost Galar unit that isn't limited as well.
yeah. But
And
also, it's not even like a proper ghost zone setter. It's
and
like
also-
Spore Cynthia, where it's like the worst kind of
Yeah,
zone setting.
you have to EX him for him to be useful.
Yeah.
See, if he was a Sinnoh unit,
In
I
fact,
wouldn't
he's,
have a
he's
problem with it.
arguably worse than Aura Cynthia, because at least Aura Cynthia has infinite fighting zone in theory.
At least Aura Cynthia has really busted support systems. Like, she maxes out your defense immediately. That's really good. Compared to Victor, who...
Excuse me, I'm eating watermelon.
I don't even know what Victor does, actually.
He has like max moves,
Yeah.
which aren't that impressive.
I've never seen someone die to a max move. That
Same people die to max moves.
I mean, I'm sure some people in Old Galar did.
Sorry if my noises are just disturbing anyone.
Oh god, my nose is bleeding. What the hell?
You're like one kid from Stranger Things.
No, it's
But
not
I
a
don't
nose.
know.
It's not a nosebleed. It's like the tip of my nose.
Oh,
Also, I don't watch
so you're
Stranger
just
Things.
like No,
Oh.
I don't either.
Why does blood smell funny?
I don't know. Why didn't you ask it?
Excuse me, Mr. Blood. Why do you smell goofy?
Kind of a bit disappointed. I was hoping this watermelon would be crunchier. It's really soft.
I mean, yeah.
I like my watermelon crunchy.
Crunchyroll.
You guys know I have the whole Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum manga.
Do you know that I don't?
Well, that's kind of cringe of you.
I'm surprised. I'm honestly happy that you enjoyed it.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think I was ever not going to.
I don't know. You're a very critical person. There's a very real possibility that you would hate it.
Nah, it's just silly fun. And also floating a Vulcan over. I did think it was a little bit rushed towards the end, because it's like, you never see the main characters fight the Elite Four or the champion.
True, but
She just goes straight to the battle zone.
that seems to be a common thing with the manga, though, because I'm pretty sure even the Kanto one, they never actually fought the Elite Four or Lance. The title
That
of
is
champ.
so weird.
Actually, no, yeah, in the Gen 1 manga, or I guess just the Kanto,
Kanto.
the red and blue manga, I'm pretty sure the title of champion is like given an actual tournament, not just a thing of like, you beat this guy, you are the best.
You're the best.
No.
This watermelon makes my Lucozade, like, taste lukewarm and I don't like it.
Ugh, you know what? I want to go to the bathroom, actually. I need to wash my hands. Do me a favor and keep track of your shaman runs while I'm out, because I need to go to
Okay.
the bathroom. I want to be right back.
Alright, chat, we're gonna keep track, alright? So this is one shaman, Uno shaman. Dos shaman. Two shaman.
Alright, I'm back.
Okay, two shaman.
Alright. 21.
21?
Kirby. 332. 332, because that's clearly a 3 next to that 3, yeah. Also, you say that I'm like soft resetting really slowly. It's probably because I have to use one hand.
Oh, do you have to use one hand?
Because that's the only hand that works. And also I need to keep track of all the other stuff on the computer.
True.
I am a very busy taco, you see.
Hi, Red.
Hey,
Welcome
what's up?
back.
Welcome back.
Still dusting this guy.
Come on, be a shiny. Damn it.
Something wrong with your hand?
What?
Is something wrong with your hand? Red is asking.
Oh.
Excuse me.
No. No, it's just... No, it's just... I have to man all of the stuff. I have to man the numbers. I have to keep track of chat. I have to, like, reset the thing. My attention's just all over the place, so...
You don't have to keep... I mean, you don't necessarily have to keep track of chat.
Yeah, I
can do
do.
that for you.
That's my job. I need to do this.
That's also my job.
Yeah, well... I hired you, therefore...
You hired me, but you don't pay me.
Yeah, I do. I pay you in exposure. That's what your thumbnails are. I'm paying you in exposure.
Cue angry Twitter post.
It'll be so much easier if you could just like if I could have like if I could share this with you and then you could update your own count on your own.
Oh yeah.
But nah. OBS isn't based like that. Okay, I thought maybe your hand was broken or something. Nah, I'm good. My hand's good. For
Your
now.
concern is appreciated though.
Yeah, I appreciate it. I don't think I've broken anything besides my arm when I was a little kid.
I've never broken anything, period.
Lucky.
Because I was always like a goody two shoes kid who never did anything like
Just-
out there.
I did stuff in there, I just didn't do stuff out there. Okay, damn it. I miss
Even
when,
now, I'm like scared of everything.
I miss when soft resetting was just LR plus.
It's L. It was LR start and select, I think. That was how you soft reset on the older games.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I don't know what it was on the GBA, or if you could even soft reset on the GBA.
You definitely could.
My god, did you do it again?
Shut up. I have you on 2 separate screens. I have you on the Discord pop out and on OBS, alright?
I have me on 3 separate screens.
Yeah, well, I have me on me.
Damn.
Oh wow, we actually saw our encounter at the exact same time. There we go.
Oh, goodness.
Did I just hear you yawn?
Yeah.
Are you eepy?
No.
Damn.
I had McDonald's earlier. You all should have seen the fucking comical amount of fries I had.
Yeah, it was
There was like a miscommunication because we were trying to order a large meal, but they made it a medium meal, and then the person with me was like, "Oh, just get like an extra large fries." Because I guess they misinterpreted what I said because I said, "Oh, I needed them to get me a large fries," and so I ended up with like a large fry and then an extra medium fry. And it was just a comical amount of fries.
I like how you just say
A gross amount of fries.
I like how you say a large fry as if they just give you like a singular fry that's just really
Yeah.
big.
That's what they. I'm pretty sure that's what Americans say.
Can I get a Whopper? Can I get a
Can I please
Whopper?
Can I get a waffle? Can I please get a waffle?
How the hell? Actually, you know what? There is one thing to talk about.
What?
That whole thing that happened with the VGC and like people genning Pokemon and how like that's been like a really hot topic.
Also, the Raging Bolt discourse. That shit was so dumb.
Oh yeah.
It's like, oh my god, you guys hate fun.
I've never broken any bones before. Chipped. Oh,
Ooh,
chipping your teeth.
That's almost worse.
That is worse.
My dad chipped a tooth once.
That is. I mean, technically speaking, teeth are bones. So you did. So chipping a tooth is technically breaking a bone.
My dad got himself into all sorts of shit when he was younger. Like, he told me the story once where I think his brother broke glass or something. Like, they broke the glass of a door, and the shards of it went right into his elbow, but he didn't notice for the longest time until he actually looked at his elbow and noticed he was bleeding. They had to get stitches.
Oh. When you have a tank bill and you start bleeding. When the tank starts bleeding and nobody notices. No, I'm pretty sure teeth aren't bone. I swear to God, teeth are bone.
Teeth are bones. They're like the strongest bones in your body, I think, next to like the femur or whatever it is.
I mean, I figure they have to be bones because they're attached to the skull.
Yeah, they are bones.
Now I'm doubting myself.
Let me. I'll look it up for you.
Y'all. And then I'm wrong.
Alright, let me.
Let me hear you say, ayo, ayo.
Teeth, bones. Teeth are not made from bone?
Huh. That is weird. How they made
What are
them?
they then?
They're
This
actually
misconception might arise from the fact that they both contain calcium.
they're actually
More than
an organ.
99% of your body's calcium can be found in your bones and teeth. Approximately 1% is found in your blood. Despite
Huh.
this, the makeup of teeth and bones are quite different. Bones are living tissue. They are made up of the protein collagen and the mineral calcium phosphate. This enables bones to be strong but flexible. Teeth are not living tissue. They're comprised of 4 different types of tissue called dentin, enamel, cementum, and pulp.
I'm sorry. Teeth are a living tissue. Teeth are not a living tissue.
No, bones are a living tissue. Teeth are not.
Oh, I'm stupid.
That is crazy.
Yeah, you know what's even crazier? The fact that you could keep reading so I can get ahead of you.
I don't think so, buddy.
Well, I've been schooled.
This just reminds me that there's like a whole Wikipedia article of the list of common misconceptions. The amount of stuff society makes you believe that actually isn't true in the slightest.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Here's one thing that we can talk about. I started playing Pokemon Yellow recently. One time I bruised my arm and it hurt not and I hurt and it hurt not holding my arm like C3PO.
I don't think I've ever had any kind of like genuine severe injury. Just because I'm that kind of person that is just so careful around things. Like, I'm scared of everything. I'm a coward. That's why I've never broken a bone.
All I'm saying is cowards often survive the longest. Wait. Yeah. What trips me up about Spiritomb is the fact that it's right behind like a really bright sky, so my brain keeps like fooling itself into thinking it might be different.
What was I gonna say? What was it that I did? I don't know what I said. I don't know what I was gonna say.
What?
My only hospital visits have been over like my eyes because I was born with a lazy eye. And apparently when I was younger it might have affected my vision, so we used to go to the hospital and get eye tests and I'd have to wear these like patches that made me look like a fucking pirate.
Oh god, my stomach. Oh my god.
It's funny because for the longest time I had like perfect 20/20 vision, and it's like only recently, I'm pretty sure after the pandemic, my eyesight started like nosediving.
I guess that like maybe you've just been spending a lot of time staring at your phone.
Definitely, that's almost certainly the reason. Like, it's entirely my own fault. Maybe you should stop being so long distance, bro.
Yeah, sorry.
Just come live with me, lol.
Maybe you should start playing. Maybe you should start playing actual video games, lol.
Damn.
Stop playing Masters.
To be fair, I've always been that kid that sits way too fucking close to screens.
Oh, it's the same. Same. Me. That's me for real. For real.
I was not expecting to eat almost this entire punnet of watermelon.
God. You a whole hippopotamus. Have you seen a has anyone here seen a hippopotamus actually eat a watermelon? It is horrifying.
No.
They just...
I mean, I would expect it to be, but...
They just crush it, just completely with their mouths, just... Like, they do it...
Oh, I know what I was gonna say.
Oh, okay.
I've also never been stung
Me neither.
by like a bee or a wasp.
I had a
I'm pretty sure the entire rest of my family has, but I haven't.
I had a I had a school friend or a classmate that was deathly afraid of bees to the point where if I was wearing yellow one day, he would yell at me because yellow attracts bees.
I remember a friend said that to me because I would wear it. You know, a lot of schools have like houses and stuff. My high school did that as well, but they were called communities because I don't know, house is like too serious of a word, or too silly of a word rather. And I happened to be in the community with the yellow color, so I wore a yellow tie to school and everything like that. And one friend was like, "Oh, you know, the color yellow attracts bees," and I was like, "What?"
Nani?
Terrified. Okay, random thought. When are they gonna have a Hippo Mega Man X character?
That's a good
They not made
question.
one yet?
No, they've done an elephant. That's about it.
We did get a walrus that's like kind of similar.
Yeah, but it's not the same.
Not the same though. I'm waiting for my Benoy. Give me a bunny Reploid.
No, they're gonna die and then you're gonna complain. Oh god.
True.
I think here's a better thought. When are they gonna make a Mega Man X game?
When are they gonna let Mega Man X9 out of the closet?
You really said Mega Man 9, Lamau. Oh man. The fact that the chain gun hippo, yes.
That does sound pretty
Yes.
cool.
But yeah, the fact that the only new Mega Man X game we've done is freaking X Dive is just insulting.
Oh yeah, that's another thing we could talk about.
Oh yeah, Mega Man X Dive offline for $30.
Mega Man X is coming out of the closet. He's always been out of the closet. You seen him? Like in Maverick Hunter X, he holds Zero's hand as he's dying. A bit freaky, you know?
Mega Man X and Zero. What is their ship name? I'm curious if they have one.
It's just X Zero, I'm pretty sure.
That's dumb.
It's actually the other way around in Japan, I think. I see it wrote as Zero. I don't know how to say it, but it's like X's name is X, and it's like the second half of that, but and then it's like Zero's name at the front. Don't ask how I know this, by the way.
But yeah, the fact that the newest X game we're gonna get is X Dive Offline, and it costs like $30 just to play a dead mobile game.
I've never played a Mega Man game, like not a retail
A good one.
I've only played X Dive. My knowledge of the game has been an entirely secondary information.
Filthy casual.
And watching cutscenes.
Yay, gay robots.
And very recent interest of mine, to be fair.
Very
Yay, gay robot.
Based.
That is very based.
Mega Man and based. Haha.
Oh yeah, that's my current emotional dilemma. I can't decide on my favorite classic Mega Man character. It's a toss-up between Proto Man and Bass, and I cannot for the life of me pick between them.
Look, all I'm gonna say is Proto Man has a thing for almost killing himself, so probably a safe bet to go with Bass. Look, there's a
Proto Man's cool.
Yeah, but he keeps almost killing himself.
Is it really his fault, or is it the fault of, like, everyone around him keep giving him fucking heart disease?
I mean, he did get cut in half once.
Jesus.
That was entirely on him.
This kid fucked up.
I played all the X games recently-ish. I still need to finish the X Legacy Collection. I mean, technically I've already finished it, but I need to finish recording it.
See, my problem is that I get easily frustrated with video games, and they definitely seem like the brutal type. That's pretty much the only reason I have yet to play any.
The comedy of you saying I get easily frustrated with games while you're shiny hunting.
Shiny hunting is not frustrating though. It's just it takes a long time.
Me when impatience.
I don't know. I don't see shiny hunting and not getting the shiny as like a failure, unless I actually like kill a shiny or something, or like run away from a shiny.
Mm. Uh, uh.
I'll just have to steal Artie's computer and play them on that.
No. My save files, no.
I will steal all of them. Oh yeah, I love how you said we were going to talk about VGC and then never did.
Yeah. I may or may not have gotten all the achievements in the GameCube collection and Switch Legacy collection too. Nice. Based.
Giga Chad.
Based. But yeah, the whole VGC situation, that is really funny. That was really funny.
Yeah. See, I frankly do not care for VGC at all. I don't even really subscribe to competitive Pokemon at all, to be honest. I think it is. I'm not a fan, but
You're like, what can I say that won't get me suspended from Twitter?
what can I say that won't have people scream at me?
Nothing.
True. It's fucking Twitter, but I don't know, when I first saw the news, I was like, wow, you guys are surprised that Pokemon obtained via unauthorized means are illegal. And then it was like, oh, well, they've allowed them up until this point. But then it turns out that allowance is just not checking that
No,
they're
it's not. It's
unauthorized.
no. It's not that it's not checking. It's the fact that they are authentic, right? The fact that they look authentic, like genuinely. Because that ultimately that was the thing, that everybody that got caught was because they were freaking idiots and they made Urshifu and they got like a Gen Urshifu from Scarlet. As in, the game Urshifu is not like available to catch in.
Yeah. It's like, I don't really have any opinion on it one way or the other. I don't know enough about VGC to really have any kind of important opinion on it. Like, me laughing at the fact that people were surprised at this isn't necessarily me saying, oh, you guys shouldn't have hacked Pokemon. Because, you know, that's a whole different creature, to be fair.
I will say, if Game Freak really wants us to only ever build our teams legitimately, maybe don't lock crucial mechanics for that behind the goddamn DLC.
I was
Urshifu, new wacky new Pokemon. That's
the one thing I was a little bit kind of iffy about is the fact that now that it's kind of at the inconvenience of competitive play, now people are saying, put all the Pokemon in the game. It's like, you guys were clowning on us like a couple years ago when we were talking about Dexit, on how annoying we were, quote unquote, and now you guys are taking our side because it suits your narrative.
I never played Gens 8 around.
It made me itch. I don't know, it made me itch a little bit.
Yeah. Urshifu is a new legendary they introduced in the Sword and Shield DLCs. It's like the headliner legendary of the first DLC. Apparently it's very competitively viable, which means a lot of people used it, which is why a lot of people got screwed over. It's honestly it's funny. It's funny to me when you realize why they got caught. Like, it sucks that people get banned from these events for it, when otherwise the Pokemon are completely legit. But also, it's really funny to me that these guys didn't think that a Pokemon exclusive to Galar should only have a Galar mark.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, for me, I don't have a whole lot of sympathy because personally, I think the whole nature of competitive is completely anathema to what the series as a whole stands for.
Eh,
But that's just my take.
I don't know. It's just I feel like I can respect people dedicating themselves this much to a franchise. Like I can respect it about as much as I can respect speedrunners. Because it is ultimately the exact same mentality of trying to perfect something.
But that isn't necessarily the thing I have the issue with. It's more sort of the elitism that it's brought about. Defining Pokemon as good or bad based on like menial factors like BST and nature and abilities and stuff like that. It's like that's what feels anathema to the Pokemon franchise as a whole.
I love how you're right. You keep
Treating them
saying.
like numbers rather than actual creatures that
I
you
love.
can take care of
I
and
love how you keep.
bond with.
I love how you say, "Oh, I want to take care of my Pokemon," and you run over your Raichu.
Yeah, it's his fault.
I love my
Fucking
Pokemon. I love
Viper.
my Pokemon. It's like the Raichu just slowly crawls towards you, just bike tracks all over its face, like, "Mother, please."
Kill me.
That's messed up. That's messed up. I feel bad. Oh god, I got yawned. Whew. But yeah, the whole thing is just really funny to me. Just
You've never played Gens 8 or 9? Congratulations.
yeah, honestly, good on you.
Lucky you.
The only Gen 8 or 9
You-
game worth playing is PLA.
Yeah, PLA is pretty legit. Even then, it sometimes has a habit of looking like a GameCube game.
Yeah, but at least it's not like, say, Scarlet and Violet, where the sky just randomly decides to freak the hell out.
True, but at the same time, that's not exactly a high bar to clear.
True. It's so funny to me. I'm just playing Scarlet casually, and out of nowhere, the sky just begins to glitch out like I'm in the Matrix
Why has the sky changed?
because it's
It's
nighttime.
like 2 a.m. It's extra nighttime.
Yeah. Yeah. See, it's nighttime for you now.
It's been nighttime for ages.
Shut up.
In fact, it's getting closer to 4 a.m., which these games consider morning, so. Oh,
What was that sound?
God. Burp. We can also talk about the Raging Bolt discourse. Because
Mid.
apparently, people can't just like or dislike Pokemon without it being a whole fucking argument on Twitter.
Oh yeah, Pokemon is too random for me to ever want to play competitively, and going through the effort to perfectly train them is way too. That's actually
Yeah.
that's a big thing for me actually. A lot of people, when it comes to genning Pokemon, we're complaining like, oh, they're not legit, but like, the thing about genning Pokemon is that it objectively has more value than making them legit, because by the time you build up a Pokemon, boom, the meta changed. That thing is worthless now. Congratulations. Like, it's so dumb. Why would I go through the effort of building up a team for a competitive tournament if in a single DLC drop all of my Pokemon will become worthless because the DLC introduced like 10 billion different items that make them obsolete?
See, that's kind of the long and short of why I don't care at all for competitive, because it's like, again, your Pokemon is being defined as good or bad by something as obscure as a made-up meta.
Yeah. Cool if other people want to, I just don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
I respect the dedication, but at the same time, it just sounds like torture. Like,
You mean like shiny hunting?
well, yeah, but at least shiny hunting is just repeating the same thing over and over compared to grinding up a competitive Pokemon where you have to constantly breed like 10 different types of them. Then you have to like calculate every
Yeah.
single EV and IV value they get, calculate every single moment they have an age. It's just ridiculous.
Yeah.
There's way too much math.
But yeah, anyway.
That's my way of saying I'm stupid, by the way. There's too much math.
Fucking Raging Bolt, man. I have never seen people so quick to. I don't know, it's like, if you don't like Raging Bolt, you're like, you hate fun,
You don't get it.
or you're annoying, or you don't understand, this design is so cool, you just don't get it.
Yeah, I've seen that
Like,
attitude a lot
shut up.
recently. With like people that respond to someone not liking a Pokemon with, "Oh, you don't get it." Like,
The thing that kind of gets under my skin is the way that they're like, oh, well, I'm not saying that you can't. I'm not saying you have to like it, but I'm just protecting people who are being attacked for saying that they like it. It's like, no, that's not what's happening here.
the Six
You're
Flags
the ones
ride.
who are you are sitting here attacking other people who don't like it.
The Six
You are
Flags ride.
literally projecting.
Yeah,
The Six Flags ride.
exactly. The Six Flags.
Yeah.
But yeah, they introduced a new Pokemon in the DLC.
It's been a battlefield,
Yeah,
because
actually,
some people think it looks hideous, some people think it's amazing.
let me
Personally, I think it looks rather hideous.
let me pull up a picture of it actually, because I can't
Yeah.
do that.
To me, it just kind of looks like they stapled Raiku's head onto a really long neck, and to me, that just looks so jarring. But it's like,
Roaring
not me
Thunder is
saying-
a
it's
car
like-
brand. I just learned that.
I don't really like roller coasters much. I feel that. I fucking hate them. I literally never go to theme parks, because what's the point?
Wait, was Roaring Thunder actually its name?
Raging Bull, that's the name
Raging
of
Bull, oh,
the
stupid.
move.
I'm stupid. I'm a stinky poopy head. Okay, can't do that. Yeah, I hate roll. Oh, it's actually named Raging Bolt. Yeah, I'm a bit of a dummy. Okay, browser. No, not browser. You guys get to enjoy this high quality, interesting. It's the dinosaur Raikou. Yeah, that guy.
Yeah.
God damn it! Let me pull up the image.
Shut up, Duolingo.
There you
You
go.
just added a browser source.
This guy
Yeah.
right here. I don't
I've
know.
encountered like 2 shame, by the way.
Alright, this guy. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how I feel about him, honestly.
I took one look at it and I was like, that's hideous.
I kind of. Oh, it's the Stegosaurus. Yeah, I kind of dig it, but also it's like I think the fact that they showed it in the trailer without the thundercloud made it look worse.
Yeah.
Because with the
That's
cloud,
what I mean.
with the cloud, it looks really sick, but without it, it just
Yeah.
looks goofy.
See, and I'm someone who really liked Walking Lake. I thought Walking Lake was badass.
I should have caught one for you. I need to get on that.
I haven't caught a fucking Iron Leaves yet.
Yeah, but that's
But
because
this
you
is
can.
the thing, is that everyone's like, oh, well, if you don't like it, you hate fun. It's like, I didn't like every single one of the Pokemon that they announced in the presents failed to impress me. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I didn't like any of
What
them.
about
really. The only
Dripplin?
one I only like Dripplin because you like Dripplin. Oh, we're at the funny number again.
Yeah, Dripplin was cute.
It's
I
like-
liked it.
But it's like, people think, for some reason, that you having a negative opinion of something is like a personal attack if you like it. That's not how opinions work.
The
It's
cloud
like, I
is small,
fucking
is it?
hate it.
The cloud looks. Oh, hold on, let me.
It kind of unfurls. Like, it's kind of like
I can.
Perugly's tail.
I can get a picture. I can get a picture. Don't worry. Here we go.
Yeah.
Oh, let's go. This is perfect. I found a picture that shows both of them. Da-da-da. There we go.
Yeah.
That's the two forms. It's like one. I think one's the attacking form. The other's just how it looks when it's standing.
I think, honestly, official key art looks better than the 3D model. I think the 3D model does it horribly.
To be fair, you can say that about a lot of Pokemon.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's what it looks like. I'm gonna hide it now because it's actually
It's
getting in
like-
the way.
People have been sort of blowing it out of proportion, like, oh my god, you guys just hate dumb Pokemon if it's not like super cool like Charizard. You guys hate it. It's like, I hate Charizard. I hate all of the generic, like, hyper-masculine cool Pokemon. That doesn't mean I have to like this one. It's like, it being dumb is, like, only a half of the equation.
I don't like it, but I don't
It has
like
to
most
also
new
be
Pokemon.
executed well.
Yeah, to be honest, a lot of new Pokemon are kind of meh. Like, there's very...
Yeah.
I sound like a boomer when I say that, but like, deadass. Like, a lot of new Pokemon are kind of meh. It takes a very specific type of Pokemon for me to like it. Like, I love Phalanx because
Yeah.
it's literally just an army of little dudes, and that's adorable.
Yeah.
And I also like... I'm trying to think of...
You like Ice Cube.
Yeah, I was trying to think of a Paldea Pokemon that I like. I legitimately can't think of one. Like, the Paradox ones, I guess, but even then, it's like... eh.
Iron Bundle.
Iron Bundle, yeah, that's the only Paradox that I genuinely love. Like,
I really like Screamtail.
I haven't seen most Gen 9 Pokemon. That's fair, honestly.
Yeah.
I feel like I already pointed it out, but I like how we're both running a... I like how we're both running an electric type at the front of our team.
Yeah. Yeah, honestly, I'd say if you haven't gotten into it, you're best off out of it.
Yeah,
Gen 8 and Gen 9 discourse is so fucking exhausting.
yeah. The generations themselves
oh,
are exhausting, honestly.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
Up.
It's like you have to go through this slog of shit, and then if you dare complain about it on Twitter, you get harassed and berated
I mean,
for
to be fair,
and
that's just
being
Twitter
called a
in
fake
general.
fan because you didn't like this one game.
To be fair, that's just Twitter in general. And I've seen that on the subreddit as well.
Well, it's a fucking lose-lose situation because it's like, if you say a game looks bad, it's, oh, well, you haven't played it, so you can't say that. And then you buy the game, and it's like, well, why did you buy it if you don't like it? Just don't play Pokemon then. It's like, what do you want?
Don't knock it until you try it, but also don't try it if you're gonna knock it.
It's like, what?
That noise you made just
That's why I fucking hate this fandom, honestly. So many people are just like that.
Eh.
To be
I don't
honest,
know if I'm
in
a
general,
real-
it's just the fandom is so brain dead.
I don't know if I'm a real Pokemon fan. Nah, there's no such thing as a fake fan. Let's be real here. There's no such
Yeah.
thing. If you like anything with regards to Pokemon, that counts. Like, even if you don't like
But
the...
also, it's fine to not be on.
But yeah.
It's like, it's okay if you do or don't want to be one, but don't let other people's opinions on what a Pokemon fan quote should be influence your own, I guess.
Yeah.
It's like you can be whatever you want, don't let other people kind of gatekeep those terms.
Yeah. It's like the Sonic fans that try to get on people's case about being a fake fan just because you like the older games or something like that. Like,
Yeah.
that's not how that works.
It's like the sentiment among Pokemon fans, it seems to be like, Pokemon fans don't even like Pokemon. It's like, what? Why do you think we continue to play these games?
Why do you think we keep putting $60
Do you think we
down?
complain? Do you think we enjoy complaining? Do you think we enjoy having to be scammed out of our money
You think
because we dared to have faith in this company?
You think we enjoy having to rely on a gacha game in order to get actual content for our characters that we like because you refuse to use characters out of a single game?
I love Sonic though.
Yeah, that's fair.
I do like Sonic.
I need to
Oh,
I should play through Frontiers on the channel, honestly. I should
I
do
think
that.
I can hear police sirens.
Stuff.
What the hell's going down at 2 in the morning?
The fact that you say that immediately after we start talking about Sonic, like that is City
The
Escape.
Sonic police are after me.
Sonic Adventure 2 be like. I wonder if I'm gonna get to 300 today.
I think we can.
Depends on if you end up being sleepy.
I'm good for now.
For now, I'm gonna get to like 279. You're like, ah, fuck, I'm out. I definitely need to play more Sonic games on my channel. I have like, I've only played like, actually no, I've played a couple. I do really want to stream Frontiers though. Especially before the final update comes out.
Mm.
Anyway, sorry, you go.
Personally, I'm one of those people that's quite critical of the new Sonic games. Like, I'm of the opinion that they haven't had a genuinely great Sonic game since Generations. So, like, over 10 years ago. Outside of, like, Mania, but I hesitate to count Mania because it's almost basically a fan game.
You are currently at 381, I think. Are you? Hold on, I have to keep track of things. No, actually, you're still at 80. I am a mess at keeping track of things.
That being said, I don't think I've played a Sonic game in a while, just because none of the new ones have really impressed me enough to want to try them.
I'm definitely looking forward to Superstars at least, just because it's actually new. It's something actually new with classic Sonic instead of just nostalgia.
Mm-hmm.
That
To be honest, though, I'm kind of sad that we haven't had any good modern Sonic content for a really long time.
Yeah, I mean, like, Frontiers was really good, but definitely very rough around the edges. Like,
I haven't played it, and I cannot get a bead on what people's like true feelings towards it are. Because one minute it's like, oh, it's terrible, and the next minute it's like, oh, this is the best Sonic game in ages.
legit, the only opinion I have on that game that is set in stone is that the 10 boss fights are the equivalent of jiggling keys in your baby's face. That's like the only opinion I have set in stone for that game. Because that's literally all the boss fights are, like with the Titan boss fights. It's literally just smashing the attack button and occasionally holding down parry, that's it. And also some quick time events.
What if?
What if? It's a really interesting Marvel series that they need to
we
make a
loaded
second
up
season for.
we loaded up my Pokemon playlist and put it on shuffle.
And then I get a copyright strike.
Like you care about copyright strikes.
Hey, if I want to start a career, I can't get copyright claimed by the Pokemon company.
Can you even get copyright strikes for Pokemon music?
I don't think so. I don't know. I don't know. Probably not.
Oh my god.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. You didn't see that.
It's
That
just
didn't happen.
the BDSP thing starting to get quite repetitive.
Yeah, that's fair.
Is it just a way of making the streams?
I left for a bit. We're talking about Sonic Frontier. That was okay, but only okay. Nah, yes, you said
That's also a common opinion I see.
you said you love Sonic, and then we were like, yeah, Sonic's cool. It's been kind of dying lately, but you know. And then I brought Frontiers up, and then I was like, yeah, the game's high.
I don't get, like, they're clearly struggling for money. Why have they not just caved and made a Chow game?
It's probably
like that shit would sell like hotcakes.
Why haven't they made like anything in regards to Chow? Honestly,
is it like a legal thing involved? Is that why they won't do anything?
I think it's probably because they think Chow are too niche. Like the idea of the Chow Garden is too niche.
Ridiculous.
Look, I'm just trying to say their logic, man.
But yeah, did you wanna boot up that playlist?
It's on you. You're the one that has it.
You have access to my account.
Yeah, but you have it. It's your account. That being said, how are you gonna play it?
I thought you were gonna play it.
Oh my god.
So I just said you have access to my account.
Yeah, but how?
And your audio is probably gonna come through a lot clearer. by going onto YouTube Music on your browser
Oh my
and logging
god.
in with my details.
Oh my god. Yeah, but then how am I gonna set it up on here? That's the thing.
Probably add an extra audio source, right? And then just mute the current one.
I'm just gonna figure it out. Most of the time, boss fights were kind of trial already. But I also only played Frontiers once and don't really want to play it again. Yeah. When I was talking about the time fights, I was like referring to like the big boys, like the supersonic boss fights. That's what I was referring to. Because those are literally just a button masher. You just smash the attack button until they die. Really don't get what they were going for with those, honestly. I need to go into YouTube Music because somebody is a potato. There we go. That is... Actually, wait. Shouldn't I... Didn't you share it with me, actually?
I don't think it works that way. I think you have to log in with your details.
Poop.
Or my details, well. Yeah, it just sucks.
I'm gonna play when... Oh yeah, they're gonna have like the free updates. That's actually kind of based. Oh, I accidentally screwed something up. Oh god. No, I need your password for that, so I'm gonna have to go dig.
I'll DM it to you.
Just reshape this real quick. There we go. I am looking forward for the Frontiers DLC. I wanna stream the game before the final update comes out, just to like do a thing where like I play through it and then I play through it again when the final thing comes out. Right. Alright, I am now going to leak this onto the mainstream so everybody can... Okay, I'm joking.
I will fucking murder you in your sleep.
You don't even know where I live. Oh, I need you to do a thing on your phone.
Oh, yeah, I got it.
76. Fallout 76. The hit game by Bethesda Studios.
There you go.
That game was ass. Why did they make 76, man? That game was dog doo-doo. Okay, it was the Pokemon one.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just hit shuffle. You're also going to want to make sure to mute your game capture.
Yeah. Okay. I wonder if this will work. I was talking about the supersonic buttons. You can't just mash through them on the... No, I swear to God, you literally can. Like, that's exactly what I did when I played through them. I just grinded up rings before the fight, and then I just went into it, and boom. Just kept mashing the button. What happens if I don't think the brass is gonna have one, but... There's a media source.
Make sure not to blow our ears out.
Oh, that's not gonna work. Let me see. I genuinely do remember that. Actually, I could try application capture again. With this one.
Will it not work as a window capture?
No. You can keep a ton of rings before it's like... Yeah! You can grind up a bunch of rings before the boss fight, then start it, and whatever rings you have, you're gonna start the fight with. Okay, so here we go. Alright, gotta test it. Gotta lower the volume to lower volume. Alright, is it coming out through okay? I think it is.
I can't hear it.
Oh wait, that's right. Because when I did the first one, I had to do it just... Oh wait, that's gonna be a problem. I don't think I can make... I don't think you can listen to it.
Why not?
Because it's not like... It's... Because the way we screen share, you're only able to listen to what OBS is putting out, not what I'm putting into it.
Or would it work if I did it?
Mm, no, because you're also doing that. Like your screen share wouldn't share the audio.
Why wouldn't it?
Although,
Oh yeah.
actually,
Mm.
I wonder. I wonder if activities function with this. This is a really bad time to start experimenting with OBS. But no, yeah, you can keep rings when you do the boss fight. That's how I beat big boys.
I'm gonna goggle it.
All right, I'm gonna take my turn. Actually, did you already encounter Shaman?
Uh, no, I haven't encountered anything since you updated it.
All right. Well, while you Google it, I'm gonna try and catch up to you. I won't, but I can try.
You guys can't hear this, right?
No, we can't hear anything.
Okay.
Okay, if I can grab. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like that's the thing about the Titan boss fight is that they're not necessarily a test of skill. They're more so just a test of how many rings you have. Because if you max them out, boom, you're done. Like the most you really need to do is the quick time events and holding down parry. It's got nothing. I could be wrong. Maybe I just need to play it in ultra hard one hit death mode. Alright. You tinkering? Hmm. I wonder if it's possible to load multiple media sources into a single thing. Hmm. Mimi?
You say my name?
Yeah? As
Yeah, I'm
what?
just watching a video.
Oh. Oh, okay. I see how it is. I'm not a good enough content creator for you. I'm joking. Also, generally the wind kick. Yeah. The combat in that game wasn't exactly the deepest thing. What am I doing? I haven't encountered it yet. It's a normal one. Yeah.
Would we be able to just play songs straight off of YouTube?
What do you mean?
Well, just like going onto YouTube, playing a song and setting that as the source.
I don't think so, because media source specifically requires a file for it.
Well, can't you add it as like a audio capture?
Well, I don't know. The I think the best I could really do is the media share. Can't English. I'm sorry. I don't know. I still don't know much about how this works. I'm gonna be honest. The fact that they give you an auto combo skill in the game kind of just like they really just want the game to be just autopilot mode. See, I think maybe the best way to do it would be using a YouTube activity because, or like the Discord activity because the thing catching your audio is specifically catching Discord's audio. So we could stream it through you, but then the problem would be mixing your audio with it.
I don't understand what you mean.
Well, like, because the thing catching your voice is actually no, that could be a problem because then your character will be eternally open mouth.
Oh yeah.
I mean, to be fair, that would be really funny. It's like that one skit in Lilo and Stitch where he like puts his claw on the. Wait. Oh my god, I'm an idiot. I've had the audio input capture off the entire time. I don't think it is a auto thing, so I don't know how good that one is. It literally just does the combo moves for you. It's brain dead. It's honestly kind of funny that they made it an upgrade in the first place. My god, give me a shiny.
I'm assuming the Spiritomb's information is not predetermined.
It shouldn't be. I could probably test by catching one, taking note of its nature, and then catching another one. And if the nature changes, that probably means that it's not locked. Because that means that
I mean, we could just look up people shiny hunting it.
True. I'm gonna do that. Thanks, Mom. Okay, Spiritomb, BDSP, Shiny Hunt, Test? Johnny Test?
Let's see.
Found one.
Okay, no, they seem to be doing it the same way we're doing it.
Yeah, alright, okay,
Yeah.
good. We're good then. So it's not shiny locked, I'm just shiny lock less. Johnny Test, I remember that show, that was a thing.
Don't fucking Johnny test me.
They should have made a Johnny Test game. Just cuz. I should get rid of this YouTube. I should get rid of these two. Yep. Yep. There you go. God, I had a furry hair and a turbocharged backpack. Oh my god, I remember Johnny Test. I watched the hell out of that show as a kid. It was fun. It's already been 2.5 hours. Well, it does not feel like it's been that long, honestly. Who do you think is gonna get the shiny first between us?
Say you, just because I want it to be you.
Yeah.
So we can move on.
Yeah, because that's how your luck blessings always work, right? They always work the way you want them to, right? Let me get shafted. Watch me get shafted.
I will fucking smack you.
Whip crack. Not gonna lie, I would be really happy if I got a shiny Spiritomb. Shiny Spiritomb is really pretty.
Yeah.
Now I'm tempted to pull up the Johnny Test intro just for the hell of it.
Don't do it.
But it's for the memes. Don't you like memes? Ah, I got my hair. Whew. You're at 395, you're coming up on 400. We're gonna be going at this for a while, and then you're gonna throw a multi at like Signasuit Chris and Masters, and you're gonna pull her in one go.
Even. I was thinking about it the other day, and I'm gonna like wait until the data mine, and I'll be like, oh, there's nothing. It's gonna be a skip month, so I guess I'll just do a pretty on Chris. One pull, and I fucking get her. I'm just gonna have like 33,000 gems just sat in my bank, not knowing what to do with it.
Shame because I don't remember what Shiny Shaman looks like. Is it blue? Yeah, kinda. It's like a minty color.
It's like turquoise.
Yeah. Now I want to pull up that one Randy Feltface like clip. I don't know if you remember it. The one where he's talking about how blue isn't a natural color for food stuff. And he's like, mint is green. If you planted mint and it came up blue, you would set that shit on fire. Actually, I need to pull that. I need to get that. Hold
Who
on.
the fuck thinks mint is blue?
I think it's
It's
because
literally a plant.
I think it's because a lot of minty flavors are very like light blue or like cyan type of color.
Peppermint is usually green. The only one that's usually blue is spearmint.
Now I'm going to ask you to draw mint with a spear. I hope you know that. Your silence makes me think you're already reaching for the drawing tablet. I'm gonna try to find it. I found it. That's another shaman. Meow meow. Spearmint X9 Maverick. Oh my god, I'm at 69.
Maybe after this we should take another break.
After this one encounter you're
Oh,
about
once I make it to 400 and you make it to 270.
269. Funny number. We can take a break if you want. Maybe we should make that a thing where whenever you hit 100, we take a break. So that way our butts don't end up hurting from being sat here all day.
That was 400.
Alright. Congratulations. You win nothing.
Go, girl, give us nothing.
Come on, come on. Damn it! It'd be so funny if I got it right before the break. Before we go, I do want to play the clip.
No, don't do it.
Okay, fine. I'll do it today. I don't know. I really want to play the clip. You're a winner. Alright, so we're gonna take another break.
Yeah.
Alright. We're gonna be back in a jiffy. In a Jeffy. SML. Everyone's favorite
No.
character that's totally not an offensive stereotype of mentally impaired people. Anyway, we're back in a jiffy. Yeah. I don't know what else to say. See y'all later. Oh god, what the hell did I do?
Oh, what?
Oh, that is worse than I expected it to be. Okay, hold on, I can fix it.
I can fix it.
The heck? Oh, there's the camera. Alright. Oh, the camera's glitching now. What the hell?
Oh.
Wait, I know what's going on. Here we go.
Now I know what's going on.
Okay, so...
Terrible idea.
Okay, so... first of all, hello to the chat. So... In theory, we solved the problem where you people were all stuck hearing the same stuff. The problem we have now created is that now... You know what? I'm just gonna take a screenshot of this. And I'm just gonna share with the class what my screen looks like with this fix setup we made. This is what I'm looking at now.
Oh, it's so bad.
Actually, wait, it might not be. Actually, no. I think it's working just fine now.
Alright. Hello. We're gonna need y'all to do a favor for us.
Okay.
Um,
Let us know if this thing is too loud.
let us know if it's too loud or if you can hear it at all.
They should be able to.
Okay.
God, your character's just eternally open mouth. It's so funny.
Yeah, you'll have to deal with me screaming for the rest of time, but... Oh, you're also gonna want to mute your
Alright.
game output.
Actually, I can leave this... Actually, yeah. So from now on, we're just gonna be listening to some good old-fashioned Pokemon tunes while we shiny hunt. And then hopefully next time we'll have a more professional setup. I can hear it's not too loud. Alright, that's good. The comedy of having Pokemon Brilliant Diamond gameplay on screen with Pokemon Platinum in the corner. It's a ghost of its superior brother. Okay, I can't hear anymore. What the hell? Hold on, Oh, what the hell? I just heard myself on stream. Hold on. I'm gonna pull up the stream actually. I need to check for myself. Oh god. Now I'm logged in as you on my YouTube. You happened. Oh my god. One thing at a time, please. Hold on. Can you pause the music for a second? Did you pause it? I can still hear it. The heck? I can hear the music in there. Wait. Wait. Mimi, can you talk? Hello? Uh, what the heck? I think... What the heck? Hello? Oh god. Oh no. No, your voice thing broke. Again. Your microphone, basically, your thing broke again. It's broken again. The activity broke it. Oh, god damn it. We thought we were smart. The game outplayed us. Oh god, that's gonna be a problem. It's just flat out not working now. It's just not working. No, they can't hear you. Big Red's asking if you're muted. No, we just flat out cannot hear you now. What the hell? Let me try re-putting you. Try speaking. Yeah, no, it's just sort of not working anymore. God damn it, not this again. I'm gonna get out of the activity as well. Hold on. Yeah, everything's just broken now. God damn it. Your camera's... everything's just broken now. What the hell? Yeah, we're kind of fucked. We should... I think... Oh god, I think we should probably call it a day for now, because now's the part where things are trying to fall apart. We should not have played with forces beyond our understanding. You know what? Next time we do this, how about we just play things on our own end? Because this went horribly wrong really fast. Okay, I guess we're gonna call it a day then, because we don't really have an option, do we? That's the thing, and nothing should have gone wrong. It just did. I went pee. What happened? OBS broke. Our cheat code broke, and now Mint's voice is dead. So we're gonna have to... This is the exact same thing that happened before the stream happened, by the way, just to be clear. This is what happened last time. The mic just broke. I guess we're just gonna have to try and fix it. Just guess we're gonna have to come back to this another time. Oh god, I hate Discord. Actually, I can't even. The fact you said gee whiz when they went to pee, that's funny. Okay. Guess we're gonna have to call it a day. That sucks. At least we know not to try this. We're learning. We're learning. That's the important part. But yeah, we're gonna call it a day now because everything's broken. So thank you everybody for watching the stream. Min, do you have any words that you would like me to pass on to our audience? They say Among Us. Thank you very much for your contribution. Okay, yeah, it's very important, very crucial. Among Us. Alright, well, we'll see you guys next Friday. I'm dying. Alright, bye.